are here at Quantum of the Seas Royal Caribbean, and this is our second time on the cruise, and we got very lucky in the Royal Upbeat, and we got upgraded from our interior stateroom to the ocean view balcony room just for $80 in total for 4 nights. So I highly recommend that you try the bidding. We just bidded the minimum amount and we got the balcony upgrade, so I think that's a really good deal. So now I'll bring you guys around the ocean view balcony room. Here is the toilet. When you first enter the room, it's on the right. The bathroom is actually not that small. There's like a separate shower area, toilet bowl, and then yeah, it's very clean, and the usual like basin and towels. So it's very well equipped. And then over here is the wardrobe. I'm actually very surprised that I can fit in that huge luggage that I brought, because I was thinking of bringing the cabin size luggage. This is a cabin size one, and this is like a medium size one, and it can fit all nicely together with our yoga mat and a backpack and everything. So I think there's like way enough space for you to put. And then there is the king size bed, which is very comfy, and an LCD screen over here. So there is also another cabinet here where you can put your stuff. There's a safe, put your outfits and all different drawers. So the storage space is actually awesome. And there's a lovely couch here for you to chill and look at the ocean view later on. So over this side there's like more storage and the fridge. You can put like your wine and stuff. And the dressing area, there's complimentary water as well, and mask and sanitizer for you. Take note that the plugs here are actually US plugs, so please bring your travel adapter with you. So here we are coming into the balcony. Wow! Yeah, we're still at the port, so later the scene will change to the sea view soon. And there's like a 2 lounge chair over here, a small side table for you to put your drinks and chillax. And I think it's a pretty good size. It's actually quite spacious. Like, yeah, it's not like too narrow. So overall, I am very happy with the ocean view balcony room. I'll continue to film all the activities that we're gonna do on the cruise. So stay tuned for more. But all is they will scoop for you instead of self-serving. So we are a little bit packaged, so we came for the wing snack. So this is our snack. It's quite a lot for a snack. And we have a dinner at 6:30. So overeating starts now. Okay, we are at our first specialty dining restaurant, Jamie's Italian. It's our first stop of the day for unlimited dining package.
Oh, that's good.
We have ordered the black truffle risotto balls, right? And crispy calamari. The black truffle smells very good. Like I can smell the black truffle. So it's like risotto and never tried this before. So the seafood pasta is more of like the watery, soupy kind. It's okay, there's seafood taste. But I prefer like my seafood pasta to be like the saucy kind or be like the soupy kind. It's quite creamy. I think the creaminess is nice. You can smell the truffle. But I wish they had a bit more ingredients in it, like maybe like some mushrooms or make the dish a little bit like fuller in a sense. So for the mains, we ordered the lamb chop and a sustainable salmon. The skin is quite crispy and the salmon is quite well cooked. It's not overcooked, so it's not bad. Now let's try the lamb chop. I like the lamb chop. It's so soft. So we ordered 3 desserts. This is the lemon cheesecake, raspberry sorbet, and tiramisu. Okay, I'm gonna try the cheesecake. It's very tangy and it's very creamy as well.
The guy behind the camera wants some.
Sour, right? Like vitamin fixer.
Why you put jam on top? Oh, but it's very nice.
And now the tiramisu. Coffee taste so strong, and the mascarpone cheese is so creamy, and the layers just work so well together. There's such a good proportion of the mascarpone cheese, the chocolate, and the sponge cake, everything. They have nailed it. Morning! We woke up early for breakfast because I'm hungry. And we're going to check out Solarium Bistro. Going to work out. So we are at our second specialty dining restaurant, which is Izumi, the Japanese fusion restaurant. The unlimited dining package, you can order 1 small plate, 2 large plate, and 1 dessert per person. So we have ordered the gyoza and tempura for the small plate. The batter is not like the typical fluffy tempura batter you get at Japanese restaurants. It's a bit on the harder side, but I think still can pass. Yeah, still passable. Gyoza is actually not bad. It's very crispy on the outside. A bit too peppery, I feel. Yeah, I would think this gyoza past the
gyozas than now. This is the truffle creamy lobster without the spicy mayo. Then we got the infamous frozen sashimi, seared tuna tataki roll, and then this is the chef's special, which is a futomaki roll that is like humongous. Yeah, there's like all sorts of sauce here and it's supposed to be spicy. Wow, let's dig in. Okay, so all the fish on Royal Caribbean has to be frozen and sent to FDA for inspection. So all their sashimi is not fresh sashimi, it's frozen sashimi. So I've heard very bad things about sashimi and I will now taste it for myself.
Why that smile on your face?
It's very mushy compared to the usual sashimi, and I think you can see the texture actually. Frozen fish, but after that then you thaw it, so it's like it like comes apart very easily. I wouldn't recommend eating sashimi here, but if you really crave for sashimi, then you can still order, I guess. But it's not something that is good, so like please manage your expectations. Try the maki roll. Is it okay?
It's okay.
Really?
I think the sushi is fine.
Okay, I'm going to try the monster sushi. It's not bad, I think. Okay. It's spicy, there's definitely a kick to it. I think inside there is like salmon, sashimi of salt. But outside the skin is deep fried, so it's crispy. Inside there's like avocado, sashimi, and then this very spicy sauce on the outside. The rice I would say is on the mushy side lah, but overall texture wise I can still accept it as a maki roll. So this is like fried crab stick then underneath. Okay, it's not as bad as I thought, but my expectations for it has been lowered lah before I tried it. So I guess this is still worth a try. This is their signature futomaki roll. Okay, I'm going to try the truffle creamy lobster roll. So this on top is lobster tempura chunk, and inside I think it's cucumber and salmon again. Then they have the sauce at the bottom is mayo and I think unagi sauce. Okay, like not bad. Definitely on the lighter side compared to the previous one. For desserts, we ordered the mochi ice cream and green tea ice cream. Chocolate flavor. Yeah, okay. Not bad. The mochi skin is like soft and chewy, and chocolate ice cream is okay. With the green tea flavor. It's probably the most on point thing. There's a matcha taste. Not like the high quality matcha with the green tea taste. It's more like closer to the store-bought ice cream from a tub, that type of ice cream texture and taste lah. Yeah. But I wouldn't say that it's nasty. I think I've had worse green tea ice cream.
So it's not bad.
So it's actually like it's okay. Yeah. We are chilling at the balcony. How do you find the balcony?
Great. Loving the music. Back from the room. Looking at the clouds. Looking at the ocean and just relaxing.
I feel like at different times of the day the ocean just looks different. It's 4 p.m. now. Fluffy clouds, the ocean, you can hear the waves crashing. It's like you're at a beach but you're not. And there's the vast ocean and nothingness.
A few moments later.
We are here at Chop's Grille, the third specialty restaurant on Royal Caribbean, and we have ordered the sides, shrimp cocktail, 2 crab cake, tuna tartare, and bacon. Okay, now the cheese tater tots as the start, as in the sides.
Cheesy mashed potato, really good.
Warm chocolate cake, apple pie, New York cheesecake, red velvet cake, and warm chocolate cake again. And I couldn't miss ordering my lobster base, and I'm going to try the mushroom soup this time. Wow, it's good. Very gao, very thick from the mushroom flavor, and very creamy. I recommend ordering this as well.
The next day.
So we are here at Jamie's Inn and we ordered all the remaining starters that we haven't tried. This is the burrata, the baked mushroom, and the ultimate garlic bread, which looks really good. The milk bun is so nice. Very crispy. I'm gonna try the big mushrooms now. It's like creamy mushrooms with pastries underneath. I like the taste of the sauce. The right amount of saltiness. The burrata is good. But it can be a little bit more creamy and the taste of the burrata can be a bit stronger, but overall I think I still quite enjoy this.
So which is the best starter?
I think the mushroom and the garlic bread is really good. These two. I think if you like bread, roasted bread, crispy bread, fluffy bread, you might order this. So this is the penny carbonara with bacon, Parmesan cheese, and then we also ordered prawn linguine. I like the carbonara. There's enough flavor and creamy and cheesy. Try the prawn linguine now. I think it's okay, but a bit on the sour side.
Sour?
Sauce is quite sour and it's actually spicy. And as for the prawns, it's like the frozen prawn, I guess. Because this type of prawn is glass texture, quite crunchy. It's different from the Chop's Grille shrimp cocktail prawn. So this is baked lasagna and free range chicken. I'm actually super full. A bit mushy though. The pastry layer is a bit like all meshed together. It's not bad. The skin is quite nicely seared. And there's flavor in the chicken meat. So if you're looking for good protein fix, you can get the chicken.
salads. There are many shops at the Royal Caribbean cruise ship, and they actually do sell some discounted branded items. So whenever you're free, you can do check out the stores, and there may be actually some really good deals for you to purchase.
The beauty and duty-free shop, and we'll spend the past 1 hour deciding how to spend 1,000 USD. And this is our loot of more than 1,000 USD. It doesn't look much, but it's a lot of money. But the good thing is there's 50% off. So this is, you end up paying only 500 USD for all this. It's not bad, right?
At the cosmetic shop, you'll be able to find products with red stickers, and usually those are like nearing the expiry date, and they will go for a really huge discount, about 50 to 70% off their original retail price. So I think it's really good deal if you're looking for some skincare products. And yep, there's a lot of brands that are available from SK2, Laneige, La Prairie, and all the high-end premium brands. So after some shopping, we went to play some Xbox at the sports center, and it was really fun, but you do have to book your session way in advance due to the limited capacity, and the play time was also limited to about 20 minutes, and I think that's really short for Xbox.
Left side here.
Oh, this is liquid lobster.
Wow.
This is buffalo eggs.
Buffaloes have lay eggs?
No. It's like mashed up egg yolk with sriracha.
Why do you order two of this?
Because I really like this. The last time I came, I remember I really liked the shrimp. So it comes with a sauce over here that you can eat. Fried shrimp can't go wrong.
Our red tuna in a flat, white, rolling inside the Greek yogurt.
Oh.
The top is mustard seeds, small yellow, and Spanish chili sauce, the other one. And the sauce made by lemongrass, ginger, and oil. Very nice.
Like Greek yogurt inside. Oh, it's some lime sorbet.
Oh, crispy.
Crispy bread. A chicken and Jamie's is nicer. So this is day 4 of cruising. It's the last day here. We are back here at Jamie's for the 3rd time and ordering our favorite. Ordered basically all the mains almost. This is the eggplant and my favorite lamb chops, salmon and lasagna. I ordered my favorite dessert at Jamie's, and that is the tiramisu. Must try. You have to try this when you are here. And we also added a new dessert to try, which is the brownie.
Thank you guys for watching our Cruise to Nowhere vlog, and we have come to the end of our 4 nights cruise with Royal Caribbean. To wrap up the vlog, I would summarize the useful tips that I have for you guys. Firstly, I would recommend that you buy the unlimited dining package, because if you go a la carte on choosing the specialty restaurants, it's more expensive, and buying the unlimited dining package on promo price could easily pay for itself just by going to 2 or 3 specialty restaurants. With the unlimited dining package, you're also entitled to a 40% off discount for wine bottles under $100 and 20% discount for wine bottles above $100. So the second tip would be to make your dining reservations immediately the moment you board the ship. Instead of going to the guest services to book your restaurants, you can actually go to any of the specialty restaurants to make bookings, and I would recommend you to book in advance for all your cruise days, both lunch and dinner, to avoid any disappointment. We actually went immediately to book, and within the next half an hour to an hour, all the reservations for the 4 nights were all taken up really quickly, especially for Chops Grille. So do make your reservations in advance. If you don't wish to purchase the unlimited dining package and you only want to try one specialty restaurant, then I would definitely recommend you to go for Chops Grille. Okay, so now I will move on to more detailed comments about each of the 4 specialty restaurants you can find on board. So for Izumi, skip the sashimi and go for the maki rolls. There's 2 categories of maki rolls. There is the traditional rolls and the signature rolls, which are of a more fusion style with deep fried items and components in it, and a lot of heavy flavors from using multiple sauce. So if you are somebody who likes a light flavor, I would say go for the traditional style rolls. So for Chops Grille, the starters are generally good across the board, and all of them are worth trying, but my personal favorites are the shrimp cocktail, tuna tartare, and lobster bisque. For the mains, we tried the filet mignon the last time. This time round, when we tried the prime bone-in ribeye, and I think that really hits the spot with that strong beef flavor. So if you really like that strong beef taste, I would think the ribeye is definitely the choice. Very tender, it has a good sear on the surface, and it's like 450 grams, and the portion size is just like huge. Dessert wise, I would think go for the New York cheesecake and the warm chocolate cake. For Jamie Italian, I would say skip the pasta if you have limited stomach space, because they genuinely lack flavor. If you were to pick one to try, go for the carbonara. So my personal favorites are baked mushrooms, garlic bread, which is really good, free range chicken, and baked lasagna. For the desserts, recommend tiramisu as well as the epic brownie with ice cream. So for Wonderland, it's good to try, but I wouldn't think it warrants a second visit. So we've only went Wonderland once throughout our 4 nights here. Some of the starters are great, and it's the fine dining style with fusion, creative cuisine, but I would say there are more misses than hits. And some of the starters that are good include the shrimp tataki roll and the liquid lobster. The mains and the desserts at Wonderland are really quite forgettable and not worth your calories, I would say. If you are somebody who wakes up early looking for breakfast option, you can go to the Solarium Bistro for breakfast instead of Windjammer. They have a smaller selection over there, a subset of what is being offered at Windjammer. It has a better environment at Solarium Bistro. It's quieter and more peaceful than the Windjammer, so I would say you should hop over to Solarium Bistro for breakfast breakfast instead. If you are looking for some healthier options, do check out the Cafe 270. It's actually a cafe that is right beside the 270 theatre on level 5, and you can get things like salad bowls, bagels, grilled sandwiches, and even soups. So now I'm going to move on to talk about other tips. Every stateroom is allowed to bring 2 bottles of wine, no beers or spirits, unfortunately. You can actually bring your wine to any of the restaurants and pay a 15 USD corkage fee to enjoy your own wine at the restaurant. Go to guest services to book your shows immediately after you board. There's going to be a very long line at guest services on the boarding day because the show capacity right now is very limited. There are 2 categories of shows, and you can only choose one in each category. And if you want to watch other shows, you will have to turn up right before the show time. If there were any no shows during that time slot, then they will allow people who are in the standby queue to enter. And you should also book your bumper cars and Xbox time slots at Cplex directly. So do turn up at Cplex a day or 2 before to make your reservations in advance. For Xbox, we will allow a 20 minutes play time, and for bumper cars, each session lasts about 4 minutes. So for North Star and iFly, they are both chargeable, but for Flow Rider it's free. All you have to do is just queue up at the venue itself. Do remember that Royal Caribbean transacts in US dollars, so if you do have US dollar cash, it's very useful for you to bring some on board, especially if you are looking to play at the casino. On board there is this ATM where you can draw money, but they have extremely bad exchange rates, so I definitely would not recommend that. So my next tip is bring a travel adapter and your own shampoo. On board, in the staterooms, they use the US plugs instead of Singapore plug, and also for the bath amenities, they only provide a 2-in-1 body and shampoo wash. It's very drying, and so if you are very particular about your shampoo, even if you're not particular about your shampoo, I would still recommend you to bring your own shampoo to avoid like your hair, your scalp drying out. So another tip is, if you're lucky enough to receive this email in your inbox that is called Royal Up, please do not delete the email. Check out the bidding program that Royal Caribbean offers for you to submit a bid to upgrade your room to the categories above. For instance, we booked a interior room, which is the cheapest of all the room categories, and we received this opportunity to make a bid to upgrade our room. So you can actually submit a bid to upgrade to suite, to balcony room. I think because they are operating at a lower capacity right now, so that's why we were able to participate in this like Royal Up bidding program. So we actually submitted a lowest bid allowed for the next category above us, which is the ocean view balcony room. So we paid 80 Sing dollars net in total for 4 nights to bid for the room upgrade, and we managed to get it. So that was really a plus and a bonus to us. Ocean balcony room turned out to be such an enjoyable experience, and I definitely think it's worth the money, definitely for $80. Another tip for you guys is that please turn up at least 20 to 30 minutes before the show to queue for a slot, because the capacity is very limited. The queue actually built up 30 minutes before the show. Okay, so that's all for you guys. I hope you find these tips useful, and if you like this video, do remember to like, share and subscribe, and comment down below if you have any questions for me. I'll try to answer you. That's all for now. See you guys in my next video. Bye.